How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be baling some hay that I cut 10 days ago. Now half this field is done, but I got rained out and I couldn't finish the rest of this field up. But it's been really humid. I have been having a hard time drying it. It's still not quite dry, it's almost there, but there's supposed to be rain coming in tomorrow, and I just want to go ahead, bale it, and get it out of the field, and so new grass can come up. And you can see here, this is where the windrow was. I've actually raked it over, so before this grass right here dried. This is a few days ago, and I'm hoping this here can recover. I should have flipped it over a few days sooner before it got this yellow, but the damage is already done. I'm hoping it can revive out of that before I have a dead streak in the middle of the field. Now I'm honestly not too sure what I'm going to do with the bales that I bale out of this field. It's had over an inch of rain on it, and I'm not too sure if the cows will eat it or not. It's very brown now, and it's not very good hay. I might end up throwing it away in a burn pile or something, but I'm just gonna bale it, get it out of the field, and I'll decide on what I'm going to do with the bales here in the next day or so. I just baled a few bales. Not too sure how well you can see them. And I got this one right here. Baling this field won't take much longer, but what I like to do after I bale the first few bales is I like to pick a bale up and see how heavy it is. This one feels all right, it's not super heavy. I also like to carry a tape measure around with the baler. This way, the baler operator can take it and measure the bale length. We use a machine called a Bale Wagon, made by New Holland, that mechanically picks the bales up hand-free. It's only hand-free if the bale length is correct. If your bale length is too long or too short, that machine will be a nightmare. So preferably I want the bale somewhere between 40 to 42 inches long in order for me to pick up these bales mechanically. So I have the tape measure out here, and we are at right about 41, 42 inches. I like that bale length, so I'm gonna keep rolling with it. About to pick up the bales. This here's our Bale Wagon, the New Holland 1033. And how this machine works is this yellow chute will fold down on the ground, and I just drive along the bale and it picks it up and it throws it on this table here. This is called the first table. This first table will fit 3 bales, and then once 3 bales hit, there's a lever down there that it trips, and this first table will automatically come up to this table. And it'll do that 5 times on what we call the second table. And then once there's 5 rows of 3 here, so 15 bales, that lever right there trips and folds it back here to what we call the loading rack. Now this loading rack will fit about 105 bales. And this loading rack will get full, and what we can do is we can back up in our barn and we can dump it in the barn, and we don't even have to manually unload this. It's all automatic if everything works out right and your bale length's set. There's not enough bales in this field to make a full load. So on the second table, as the guy showed you, it should hold 15 bales, but I'm only gonna put 9 bales on there. This way, I still get 7 layers back here that'll hold about 63 bales. There's 64 bales in this field. So what I'll do is I'll just keep the 1 extra bale right up there. The reason is, if I go ahead and put 15 layers on here, and let's just say there's maybe 4 layers of 15, well, this rack right here will only be about right here. Well, I can't dump this load if there's this big old gap right here, or I'll damage the machine back here. So therefore, I'm not gonna fill this completely full. I'm just gonna do 9 bales on this table. Just picked all the bales up out of this field. I think I'm gonna try feeding a few to my cows tonight and see if they eat it. And if they don't eat it, I'll probably just throw it on a burn pile. And if they do eat it, I'll stack it in the barn. But it doesn't smell very good, so I have my bets on that the cows won't eat it, and it's just gonna be considered junk hay, and I'll end up throwing it on the burn pile. But I'll find out here in a few days on what I'm going to do with it. Also, the field back there that you can't see, that I tried disking and broke the disc in the last video. We did weld on that disc, and I did finish that field up. So the alfalfa is dying now, and I'm going to see about replanting it here next month. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. And if you really enjoyed it, please share it with your friends and family on social media. Thanks.